Woohoo.
Hello. I just came back from the park from 10 minutes walk.
Oh, nice. The best park.
Yeah, because I feel like, oh yeah, perfect. Because since like I woke up super late, then I mean the light will start disappearing. I don't
Oh,
know,
yeah.
1 hour. So yeah, it feels that I was out.
Yeah, I was hanging out with a friend. I mean, during the day, we went to a museum and then, I don't know, we went out, out of the museum around 5 p.m. and it was like completely dark. So,
What
yeah,
what time for you?
like here, like at 5 p.m. I think that we were there from like 2 to 5 or something. That was long. And then, because in the museum, you don't see daylight.
Right.
And then we go outside and it's like, because we wanted to walk in the park. I mean, we did in the end, but it was like really dark when we were at the park.
Right.
Anyways,
What if we start maybe just like what if we watch the video that you made yesterday?
yes, let's do it. So, how do I do this? Let me just play it with this. How do I do this? Share screen.
No.
Okay, so let's start. Let me know if you don't hear the sound. I think it works. River run past Eve and Adams from swerve of shore to bend of bay.
I want the audience to experience, to see that there's that everybody will interpret very differently. The audience will give a different meaning. Everybody will do something differently, slightly different from a clear pattern. So regardless of if you open or not open, the art work is there.
It's just there. So we're just experimenting with these different mediums. And that can
Right.
be the video. I mean, in the video, we tried different things like drawing and, like
So for
moving
a second, can
hand
you
or
pause it?
moving the body. Yeah.
Can you show, yeah, can you just keep the mouse and the timer? Then I can know,
Yeah, true.
I can maybe just bring it back at before, then, because I didn't pay attention to the change.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Thanks.
start.
Pattern. So regardless of if you open or not open, the art work is there.
It's just there. So we're just experimenting with these different mediums. And that can
Right.
be the video. I mean, in the video, we tried different things like drawing and, like moving hand or moving the body. And also we made the composition of the video. That's another medium. And then we're adding the live person. That's another thing. So I think it totally makes sense.
The short C, Hapas encore retrieved from North America on this side.
So this is like the circle, when we sit in a circle and no, we talk about what happened.
And
Um,
the contemporary dance workshop.
exactly. Yeah.
Who was it for you? Yeah. Who was it for you?
Solid, rigid, slow, grounding, always there, continuous line, modular, pixel, block.
It's kind of boring though.
Kind of boring. It's also like how choreographers are doing, right? Like, for example, also, like maybe with the space, like Trisha Brown, like their, I don't know, methods or technique. It's about having dancers to experience something that they haven't experienced yet by defining the cube or kinesphere or this kind of
Exactly. Yeah,
geometry.
totally.
Yeah.
Bring us by a commodious vicus of recirculation back to Howth Castle and environs. I think the earth should be round, isn't it? Like the earth
Yeah.
of No, no, like I mean that was established
Conspiracy theory.
years ago. It was established. The Earth is round.
Yes.
Um, so I guess it's
Yeah.
just a matter of scaling. It's just like you
Yeah.
are in a segment. Violer desamors over the short sea. Hapas
Because if you have a feedback, you normally see something in the past, right?
past, yeah. You cannot
Yeah.
go in front. You cannot
Yeah.
go in the future. You always can see the past, but
Yeah.
not the future. I mean, what I found interesting of the future now that we're speaking is that it forces you to go to the magical, spiritual, sigil space. It forces you to go to something that is not there. So you have to make up something and convince me that it is the future.
The short sea had passant core re-arrived from North Armorica.
I often do. I see like two options, very binary. Um, but this is it's yeah, I hope happens naturally.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you can't just, come up with something new. It's new because it has a reference.
It's not. It's just coming to existence just itself.
Just keep it.
So like I thought, thanks for to put it together. I think it was like also super smart that you put the joys as a
Yeah,
one
that
that works
was
super well. I see just like I was pointing like now that I see it just like there's three moments. If you go to minute one, like around like let it there, I
so
guess.
I think it totally makes sense.
Yeah,
The
go back.
short
Like what's the beginning of that?
Are not open, the artwork is there.
it's just there. So we're just experimenting with these different mediums. And that can
Right.
be the video. I mean, in the video, we tried different things like drawing and, like moving hand or moving the body. And also we made the composition of the video. That's another medium. And then we're adding the live person. That's another thing. Um, so I think it totally makes sense.
Okay. Maybe go to the minute 1:30.
Sit in a circle and no, we talk about what happened.
In
Um,
the contemporary
yes,
dance workshop.
exactly. Yeah.
How go back to like the beginning of this, please.
So this is like the circle, when we sit in a circle and no, we talk about what happened.
In
Um,
the contemporary
yes,
dance workshop.
exactly. Yeah.
How was it for you? Yeah. How was it for you? Yes.
Solid, rigid, slow,
Oh,
grounded.
so I think this maybe we can skip the previous one.
The circle
Like
thing. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. It's like an inside joke.
yeah, exactly. I thought the same. It's just something that
Yeah.
would be because you and me will understand.
Yeah.
Uh, and go maybe to the minute 3.
Right. I'm just taking notes.
Desamors over the short sea. Hapas
Because if you have a feedback, you normally see something in the past, right?
past, yeah. You cannot
Yeah.
go in front. You cannot
Yeah.
go in the future. You always can see the past, but
Yeah.
not the future. I mean, what I found interesting of the future now that we're speaking is that it forces you to go to the magical, spiritual, sigil space. It forces you to go to something that is not there. So you have to make up something and convince me that it is the future.
The shorts.
That's it? No.
Oh, sorry. I just continue. See,
Yeah, please.
had passant core
I think it was
re-arrived
after.
from North Armorica.
I often do. I see like two options, very binary. Um, but this is it's I hope happens naturally.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you can't just come up with something new. It's new because it has a reference.
It's not. It's just coming to existence just itself. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, I was not completely sure about this, but I also think it's not bad.
Yeah, I I feel the same. Like I thought this idea is nice, but also doesn't really touch the core of what we're talking about.
Could be, yeah, and also because it's the last one, Also because it's the last
Yeah.
one.
Initially, I thought about putting the Earth at the end. It's kind of like a funny
That's
ending.
that's funny. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
funny. The
I
Earth
could
is
do
funny.
that again.
But I
And
also think I think also think it works that you put it at. Oh, I don't know, like because you're the one who's doing that, so just go as you think. Or maybe.
but you said you sent me a message about audience.
Oh my God, I was so awake. Like I fall asleep at 8 in the morning. That's not good. You cannot do that. I think else is very about finding the perspective from the viewers. This that I said, like I also think in general works best when we talk around Pathfinder from the perspective of performers of viewers. Otherwise, that becomes a documentary. No, huh? What are you talking then? Is this that
Uh,
you were mentioning
yeah,
that I
right.
said like so that I think in general works best around yeah. So the one we talk because I think but it's most of the time that we talk around because this is we spoke of this yesterday, that we said so there are two perspectives that we are working here that is a bit now that are a bit intertwined.
Right.
And I think it's totally fine in the video, like from the perspective of the performer or of the viewer. So I think it's fine. Yeah, that was just that. Once it gets a bit out, then it becomes almost like a documentary. So, but in the way how what I would suggest is maybe what that we should talk, we should watch and just like shortly, like maybe just talk a little bit. Maybe something will come up, maybe not.
Mm.
But maybe we can watch maybe we should watch the video, like the montage of.
Oh yeah. I just thought like other thing
This is
I noticed
I
in
thought it was
the
I thought it was the recording. Sorry, because
oh yeah.
could not stop. I thought it was still the recording.
I thought about two things. Like one thing was like, what if we use what we just talked about because it's like we're you know there are two layers now already because we're talking over the video that we
So do we
uh,
talk over the video?
yeah, but maybe I don't know. But I'll see how it looks like, but maybe I wouldn't spend too much time on that. The other
Okay.
thing I thought about is maybe it's nice to like take some moments, like in the last days or like maybe last week we had some moments that we didn't talk, like we were just reading or we were just writing or something, like watching video, and actually like two of us in the Zoom call we're just like silent, and maybe we can use some of those things in the middle of the video just to have like a break, because it's
Could
like
be.
actually it's like quite like linear, like talking. So I'll experiment and then send it to you later.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah. But actually, that makes sense. Yeah.
no. Okay, so should we just watch it?
Yeah.
This montage?
I was thinking that the space is very different for each of them, no?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a video, but the space feels after a while, it feels very different. Each of, I mean, the one to the left down is obviously very different, but the three bodies, they are in, I mean, they are in a space somewhere.
Mm. I was thinking about like labor in a way. Maybe because someone I talked to a few days ago, Marie, she said she's the one who said, like which one you want to be. And also she said the one with the one you were moving the hand, it looks like a conductor. And if you think about it, then it feels like, other bodies are moving according to you. And it also looks like, it's really like you do it really, it's not easy, but in a more like, elegant way. And for example, the bodies running around, that's a lot of labor, more
Like
effort.
the bodies in the background of the one under to the right.
No, not the background, but my body. And when you are like running around, it feels like, we're working for Jorge, who's just moving the hand.
Right. Ah, okay. The scale is different. Yeah, the scale of movement.
The scale is
That,
different.
but I
Yeah.
really think like the scale of movement is different. If it
Yeah.
goes like from left up, I mean, one can think like, left, the scale of move, I mean, the scale of, it's just the hand up, it goes into the arms, then right, up and down, it goes into the whole body. I
Yeah.
will even say like the one under, the one in the open field, it uses more space actually.
Mm.
Which is funny because I thought how much space like at some point is I felt that the bodies to the right, they kind of synchronize the amount of space that they will use because both are moving their body in the space. And at the beginning is not, it's quite different. I mean, it's quite different the distance between the two of them. But at some point they sync.
Mm.
Because the one under to the right, it will use more space normally. Like it's almost like you're running,
Yeah.
like you use a lot of the space while I'm not using that much space. But then at some point it feels that they're sync, like so there is not too much space, or at least that's the feeling.
Interesting.
What
Well,
space?
maybe it kind of, the timing really limits your body to move in a specific way
The
because
timing.
you have to like keep moving according to the instruction from Pathfinder. So you can't just go like really wild, right?
No, already you're waiting. When you move, already you're waiting in your head before. I mean, I guess like I will say it's like that in my head though. If I move from one command to the other one before I'm arriving, I mean, I know I'm projected into the future.
Mm,
Like,
true.
like, yeah, I guess partially maybe that's why also you won't spend that much energy or you won't use that much space. You know that you are confined to a space, and then when you arrive somewhere, you are supposed to go somewhere else. So, for instance, like being standing in your head, like being standing in handstands, it's not easy if you have to react to a
Mm,
movement that goes after.
yeah,
Your movements are they follow that. I mean, they go in sequence, no? So you have to make it easy for yourself.
right. Yeah, because also like you have to see where it goes, and then you can move. Because you can't just react to the next movement. Like you have to really see how far it goes, right? You know, if the dot starts moving this way, you don't know if it's going this way or like that's just here. I mean, you could kind of guess from the speed, but you really have to see how far it goes and then you can react to it.
But it's imperfect, no? Like, because the command, I mean, it's there is this imperfection that you have. So the instructions are quite clear, like what we're seeing, and then you and me, we are seeing the same thing. But the way how we interpret, like it's, I mean, how we interpret the space is not the same. Like that's like
Space, no, right.
is very different. Like when even when there is just one movement in a grid, if it's just one block, that block it in fact is something different for you than for me. I mean, the way how we detect the decision to make it, how big is the step?
Right.
So the one under run more, it will run more. But at some point also I feel that they are kind of sync. I don't know if it's the amount of space that they're using or is the quality of movement, because also there's a different quality of movement between the one up and down.
Just like run it again. I mean, also the drawing, it never like goes to the same path, right? And I was not, so in the drawing, I was not looking at the notebook. I was just staring at the screen and just let the hand move without looking at it. And also we never marked the floor or the ground.
I was thinking that it's funny that there is more precision, like the one in the I mean, with the hands, there is more precision, but it's not.
You,
So it almost feels that like if it's exact, but I mean the drawings are not, the lines are not straight, but it has this feeling of is yeah, is I will say it's close to perfect of the execution of compared to the other ones. But I think it's because it has to be with the scale. I mean, there are less things that they can go off the pattern. Like now the focus is in the hands and the medium is there, like the hands and the pestilo, the pen and the paper. So they are just these factors where the score happens. When the movement happens, is only there. But in the bodies, everybody has, yeah, two legs, two arms, the whole body. The more movement you allow, the more nuances will happen, the more chaos will appear. Like the
right,
one to the left under, it looks so, it has less possible factors to go chaotic. So
right.
although, so it gives this sense of perfect lines, almost like perfect lines, like a perfect geometry. When in fact, I mean, the lines, like, I guess if you go really in depth, like you can see you're not using a rule, like, it's just you're not even watching the sketchbook, you are just following the movement score with your hand. Can you go back like a bit to see to see the one? Yeah, like just maybe there. Yeah, Lucila, I think like here we are kind of like sync. I mean, in the ones to the right.
Mm.
But there is something
Mm.
with the space. There is something with the space because you are using way more space.
But
So
when you
it's
said it, it's funny that like when we have small movements, maybe like one or two in the grid, I think we do it in a similar way. But if it goes like a lot more, like 4 or 5 dots, I think I tend to move further. I can just
yeah,
go
that's
back
good.
again.
I mean, that's good that you said it because I mean now thanks
Like
now
this
I
one.
am well, it makes sense now. Now that you're saying like okay, it makes sense. But this is you see this is about interpretation. How you interpret is about interpretation of the space.
Yeah.
How you will interpret the same movement in the grid space from left to right when there is 3 blocks, I will interpret very different.
And when you were moving, same as when I was drawing, you didn't see the space, right? Because I mean, or is it? When you were watching in the VR headset, you were not seeing, like, you didn't have pass through, or did you have something?
Yeah, I have passed through. Yeah.
Okay, but still, like, we don't. I mean, it don't have a complete sense of space, right? I don't know how it was for you. I
Huh.
never thought about it actually.
It doesn't feel so. I didn't thought about it. No, I don't think it doesn't feel weight. No, I feel like a video in front of me. It doesn't
Okay.
feel much like it's different at some point, but I did not did it there. Like I put it in a 360 and then it changes
Hmm.
because it's that I wrap it basically and then it changes my motion. Becomes differently. But can you go back again, like to one bit? Yeah. But I think there is something interesting in terms of the intention because maybe that's how I feel that when I said that we are in sync, like it's not completely that we are in sync because there are many factors we did not define, like for instance, how yeah the space, how big is the space, like all these nuances. But there is some I think property in the movement, like yeah, I guess has to be with intentionality. Like intention is there, like maybe because it's clear the command that now the dot moves, now is moving, now is moving.
Hmm.
So like the body follows in that fashion. So it almost gets this quality of movement that is somehow similar for both bodies, but is interpreted differently.
Right. And anyways, we have different bodies.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, okay, but I think yeah, maybe just if you find something maybe interesting of what we said here, maybe not.
Let's see.
Yeah. Did you show that so that I update my documentation? So now it's kind of clean, like the documentation for. Did you guys have to
Which
use
one?
that
that platform called Sanity when you do your thing?
No, but the one that you were like the wiki thing, right? I mean, it used to be the wiki.
Ah, yeah. Now it's called Sanity. Yeah, it used to be a. So you didn't, guys, you didn't
No,
use
I
this
think
thing,
they use the new one now for the academy.
which also in a way it sucks because like the platform everything is open. So basically, if I want to go to your project and change something, I can change it.
Oh,
You know, all the projects are open. It's like when you have editor permission, there's editor permission for everyone.
okay. That's weird.
So because I checked yours is there. But did you check it?
Yeah, I'm just checking now. I can
I
just
just kind of like summarize
screenshot.
fast. I cannot just summarize fast.
What? What?
I summarize fast like the pro. I mean, yeah, like I document where am I right now.
Sorry, I didn't get it. I mean, I just shared the screen of. I mean, we were talking about this one, right? I mean, this is
Yeah,
from.
yeah, yeah. But so then check the project, my project.
Yeah,
Did you saw that?
this one here.
Yeah. So I just summarize like thing. I mean, I just put like in short, where am I? And I think that helped me to clarify something.
Hmm.
And I was thinking also because you mentioned in one of the communication the last week to somehow like to share this, but I think maybe I don't know how I will mention it, but I will not like show it because I think it changes
You mean the
the dynamic.
document, the hybrid document?
Yeah, you were mentioning about the hybrid document. Yes, yes.
Yeah,
Well, I think it. Yeah, I think I won't show it.
yeah. To me, either way is fine. I think.
I here then I basically I just said I mean that's how the process go, no? Like if you
Yeah,
go that it I start with something that I adjust, then I start working with these actions that were about like time and space, and then that give me the idea to go back to the sigil.
right.
And then we start and then Pathfinder appears.
Sigil, Pathfinder. It's a small thing, but I think it. Oh, yeah. I guess you have all the videos. I think it's nice if you can also mention Raphael here because, yeah, like in a way, like in the like how it looks like in Mio's page, like Raphael is like kind of consultant, but I think Raphael really like developed, the way we do the workshop. I mean, we do the like following the dot or following the line. It really came from his idea. So that would be nice, I think.
Can you send me the link of Rafael or something public of
Yeah.
Rafael?
Yep.
And we have to come back to the conversation.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll come back in a minute. Okay. Same link.
Yeah, so that should be now. I think I did.
Yeah.
If it's, well, sometimes that takes some minutes.
Oh.
Where is
Yeah, I see it.
it now? Can you click and then you click and you open the thing?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, totally. Yes.
Great.
That's no labor.
Hmm.
Talking on
But
labor.
is it like web editor they have, or like how does it work?
Is this an actually? I guess you should have access to that. Like
I have no
no, you
idea.
have to create an account. I guess
Mm,
that you have to create an account. But maybe
yeah.
I'll just send you now like the document that I have. Document. Um, documents. Okay. Yeah, check that.
Oh, cool.
Because wait, I just open.
Yeah, but I think I need a invitation to
Yeah,
create an account. I think. I mean, I can write to Katie.
yeah, she's the one.
If I'm desperate, yeah, I can just ask her, and I think she's more than happy to do it.
Yeah. Okay, no, but yeah. Okay, cool. Then you know where it is. Okay, going back to here. So where were you yesterday? Practical, tech writer, the stage design. No, I guess tomorrow in the space I will check and I'll have to move some stuff. Make talk video. So we are working on this. You send me the Pathfinder. I was thinking also that I'll see, but maybe the 5 minutes is nice. Also, like of the me of the video, like so I have to choose if to put it of 3 minutes or 5 minutes. I have to see.
Mm,
But I was thinking now that we did it, thing is like you pass a threshold. At some point you feel that it's long. I guess from once you understand, this is gonna be
mm,
for a while, then you feel this is boring.
mm,
But once you pass, I mean, it forces you. So you see something, and after a while, you think you understand a pattern. Something is happening. So in your head, you are like, okay, I get it. Now what? You get like this, I guess, because the way how we live, we are very impatient. No, so like, okay, I want the next, now. But once, if you're forced to stay there, new things start happening.
mm.
So in you, I guess after minute 1, 2, I guess, then I start seeing the things differently. Then because I have more time.
Yeah.
Maybe this perhaps like check what I said because maybe it could be interesting. I was thinking that like this what I said about maybe it could be interesting to say in the video like that it looks boring. I mean what I just said before,
Yeah.
what I just mentioned.
Right. I could just use that, I think.
Yeah, like because that's like I think that's interesting. I mean that's what is happening.
Yeah.
That is, yeah. That just you have to tell the people to chill out. It's fine. And I think that's a matter of like that's why that this is important in the for the score. What did I put? What is this from today? Yes. Which
Yeah,
conceptual?
this is from today.
Oh wow.
So
Yeah, okay. This I was writing that. Yeah, break down score. Yeah. I have to write down like that. That for instance, like for the beginning, you said like there will be a 5 minutes video or 2 times 5 minutes video. The people from the beginning, they know, so they're not surprised. No, they know that. So this is to like low down the expectations. Like, yeah, especially I think especially in these technological frameworks is very important. I think that's just the best cue ever. Like I think we should see that more often. How to say this? I think it's good. Yesterday you said like maybe it's not about to say what they are not gonna see,
Right.
what they're not gonna see, but to say like what is gonna happen.
Right.
And just being honest with that and saying like it might, I mean, if you know there's some things that sometimes are not working, then find ways or directly or poetically to engage it in the work, but not just hope for the best and then just because it's not good. I think especially with technology, there's so much expectation in terms of entertainment because we deal with entertaining. I think but I think this is maybe an interesting point. Like in art, in somehow like entertaining is not necessarily. I mean, it's not passive. Like if it's not like watching a movie on Sundays that you
Right.
relax. It depends on what art, but one can argue that it's something that demands it demands immediacy, right? It demands an exercise, like what we spoke
To
of
like
yesterday.
respond or like react
It
in a
demands
way.
like this exercise of immediacy of like getting lost in the space and
Oh yeah.
getting lost in the space, like trying to get lost with the artwork and so on. While the technology so far, the way how it's given to us, I mean, it's just starting from TV, radio, is always has been like used to entertain.
Mm.
So if you put together these two of like the arts and then the technology, like people are very used to, as audience, we are used to be entertained. They have to give us something that is entertaining.
Yeah. As a passive viewer, kind of.
Yeah. Yeah. Break down the score till what's gonna happen. Where are we? Wait, I'm a bit lost. Video edit, escape perspective. You're about to say will be boring. Oh man, I'm gonna raise this. I'm gonna take this down. Like this thing is driving me crazy. The calendar.
The timeline. I was just looking at it. I was like, oh, we're supposed to it's supposed to be in Ljubljana today.
Every time you're scrolling, you have to
That's
jump on part.
that's
But
crazy.
just keep it there. I don't know, like
Mm.
um, what audience question? But no, this is not. Score is lies. Yeah, I guess I want to work, I guess, on the score, like to work on the slides. Ah, wait, there was something that we didn't mention yesterday
What's that?
about why, I don't know, where do I put my notes to do? Like, why is this?
They're my notes, kind of.
I don't understand, not about the content, but giving more questions. Ah,
Sounds about fun.
like you see here what I am in the to do.
Yes.
It's not about, I guess that was before because I mean, you're working in the video. So I don't know why was that there, I guess.
That was just the notes I took in order to edit the video.
Ah, okay. Okay.
So you can just delete them because now we have the video. I mean, and I have my new notes in down below. So
Oh no, what I did. What did I did? No, how is the I do this like this? Yes, but just keep it like this for now. And but this actually is something that maybe I would like to use this sentence in presentation score. Presentation score. I mean, this is kind of, I don't know, this is, no. That for me, I think like there are some points, maybe not all of them, they should be there, but that in the presentation, the way how the people understand, um, that's what it said. Which conceptual elements are important to clarify in the score for the open house? That's why I put this down, the one that you mentioned.
okay, yeah, yeah. So it's not about content but medium. It's something that to be clarified. Yeah.
Let me clarify. But that's why I put him there, because so far, like, there is this, I mean, this is just something that it might be possible, but maybe not, depends, like so far in the score, how we propose it, that is not there. So if there is not a clear way to say this, I might not even say it.
You mean the
This,
medium?
any of, that's what I said, that these are possible. I mean,
Mm.
I wish these things that were understood.
Right. I mean, that's something that we talk about in our chat.
Yeah, I wish this that could be would be understood. Um,
Yeah.
yeah.
But then
So
maybe that's something like really important, that what is the thing we want to deliver, because if it's like, even it's like 20-minute presentation, you have to really narrow down what you want to deliver, right? I mean, probably that's what you're saying. Like we can't just put everything there, right?
no, and in the way, like, I mean, I think that we just decided this how that's why now it's a bit of a mess here, but is I think we can follow like how you propose it, and
I
then
think, yeah, I think we can put the timeline, like copy it to the top so we can start editing it instead of like always
yeah.
going
But so
down.
I think, yeah, but I think I will, yeah, and because also I put this objective subjective, this is not helping at all anything right now. It's just making this more crazy. But um okay, but maybe just do that right now, and then I just clean this. What? Yeah, and then wow, this thing, fucking thing. Chat presentation scoreboard.
Okay, so we need to put the Modena timeline down below.
Yeah, at least below this whole
Like,
thread.
yeah, I'll just put. Oh no, I can't copy it.
Why?
It's so weird. Can I move it? Maybe. Ah, so weird.
Chat presentation score. Ooh, I have chicken. I will put some chicken in the oven.
What?
I have some chicken. Yesterday I went to the shop,
Okay.
and like in Belgium also we have these things where like rotisserie,
Mm.
what when you see these chickens are rotating, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But I didn't know. I mean, here they will also have pork and ribs. And I was like, oh wow. I was like, I bought pork and chicken at the same time. I was so I was stunned by them. I mean, that you could have chicken and pork in the same place. That
Oh,
was
like they're like roasting,
they
roasting.
were roast. They were having the chicken, but also pig and also ribs. And I was
Wow.
like, oh. So I bought pork that I think I still feel it from yesterday,
Mm.
and I also bought chicken. I bought both. Wow. Take away this fucking thing.
It's no subjective,
Yes, take away that.
no objective, subjective.
Short intro. Yeah, I'm just gonna take this away because it's just confusing right now. So short intro. Text. Color. Okay, let's color. Short intro. So this is text. This is script.
Your speech.
This is the speech. Not to reveal pathfinder at the beginning.
That's the video. Yeah,
Yeah.
just cut everything. Like you just put the YouTube there, like, or I don't know. Yeah, you do it. It gets messy if we both start at it.
Hey, by the way, I updated my name in YouTube, and I was so proud
Yeah,
of
I know
myself.
this. And then I was like, I thought like, oh, maybe I have to edit all the videos, but it automatically changed it.
Automatically, yeah, that's
Yeah,
great.
it's
I
like a
also thought
pointer.
I also thought the same. Like, is a pointer? What do you mean? Yeah, because I thought you have to do the same.
Yeah, like pointer to your account, not the text as the name.
Ah, so it's a pointer to my account. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because otherwise, I don't know, like we have like 200 videos if we add chat and practice.
But there are many videos that like that you I don't know from when you did you start using my tag name.
Right. At first, I didn't do it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's more recent, I think.
So I think at some point you have to do it all of them.
Oh, to make
Right?
it coherent.
Like to have to make a video, like you're punished like with when kids have to write like 200 times one thing. As a child, you have to do the same. Because like there are 200 videos.
Edit the title 200 times, maybe like
Okay,
100 times.
wait, so but this I will say put it like this. I think I from these I will decide, I don't know when, if I do it, because I think yeah, this is not to discuss right now maybe, but yeah. I have to decide, like it depends how I feel the people, like I think it's good that the people by themselves, like give them time. Also, like this should
Mm,
be in the short intro should be clarified. There will be a video, like this is what it will happen. Thanks for everybody for being here. This is what it will. I will share some insights with you of my time here, what I'm being interested in working on these topics. I will show you 2 videos and 2 exercises, and I mean and then at the end we will all together move up. We'll move out in the space,
mm,
and that's it. And then it just clarified, and then everybody is in the same page.
yeah.
So this I will see maybe if I decided to
wait until they finish the whole video and then talk about it, or just from the minute number 3 or the last minute maybe start just mentioning some things for them to think by themselves, but not to speak out loud. Because if they speak out loud, then I lose time control. I don't know.
Right.
Especially right now that we don't know how is this.
Yeah.
So this actually is part of the same thing, but this actually is kind of like an inner of this. This we don't have to do it like this right now. Jorge and also talking about experience, but not saying what we see. This is done.
What if all the audience members follow our chat?
I was thinking also like then the magic is gone.
I know. That'd be really
Right?
funny.
Like that. So yeah, also because I also posted in my Facebook something. I don't know what. So a short intro.
If you're watching, pretend you don't know.
If you're watching,
I
yeah.
don't think no one's watching this, but
Intro script. So 0 to 2 minutes of the speech that will change the world. Then then from 2 to 5, I will say from 2 to 8. Yeah, from 2 to 8, the video and the talk.
9 questions from
questions. Yeah, the video and the invitation to think about what is happening.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be a bit shorter if you don't ask. I think, I mean, if you were just asking questions, I think that's quite short, like just 1 minute.
Yeah, actually, could be just 5. If I just use the time of the video, it will be just 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter right now. Like
No.
it's 1-2 minutes more.
So
So what
they
then like following this, then is 8 to 12, and also you can make the video doesn't have the video can be even like you can put 30 seconds absolutely in that video. It's totally fine. I think I would say maximum, don't make it 5 minutes, maybe. Like let's try to maximum to give it to 5 if you have to, but doesn't have to start 400 000 000.
I don't know. I get OCD.
Yeah, I know that you're trying. You will try it, so it's fine. It's something that it doesn't have to interaction with audience. Then 12. Okay, so and after the video, then there is I will ask one person that I think I will tell the coming days. They should be fine to use the headset.
Yeah.
That will take probably 4 minutes. Yeah, could take
5 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, even if it's like 3 minutes thingy.
Yeah, that will take. Yeah, the video is 3 minutes and it's uploaded in my headset. What it will take? It could take 4 or 5 minutes. I mean,
yeah.
Watch Pathfinder together. Is it? Wait, I have one question. No, but it's fine. Like the Pathfinder, the sync version of Pathfinder is it always doing the same? Is a random seed?
Which one? The sync?
The
One
sync version
is doing the same thing.
always over, because I feel
Yeah.
that it's not going really out. You know, that it stays a lot in the center. No, it
Yeah,
never
I
goes
noticed
really.
like the reason why it happens is because it's meant for the complete version with like lines. And the problem with the lines is that if the dot goes too far in the grid, the line will exceed the boundary.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
So
yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah.
actually like constrained in like a really small space, I noticed.
Yeah, yeah, I see now that you're
Yeah.
saying. But anyway, I think I will just use the video, and I have videos of
Yeah.
Pathfinder. So I
Yeah.
guess
I think it's easier for now.
I put the slides, then I can then I will see it in the order. Watch Pathfinder together, and then this like doing with you in Japan. I think that I don't know how you see to do this, but might be a bit. We don't have to do
There,
it.
I thought about this that oh yeah because I wrote it like this right like recorded so
Oh,
I was thinking like I don't know if you saw I mean you know I remember like Kafai was doing this there's like a studio in Singapore and he's performing in Germany and he's like trying to call them and there's even like this like like video buffering like like disconnection and there's like this spinning wheel happening in the show, but it's all scripted, obviously, because it's gonna be like 3 a.m. in Singapore or something if you think about it.
no, I didn't saw it, but yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Anyways,
okay.
so we could also do that. We could they have some kind of conversation, like you would ask, Naoto, how are you? How is it? And I would answer something, but it's recorded. I mean, I don't know if you want to do it or not. That could be funny, but
It
you
could be
know,
funny. It
yeah.
could be funny
But it's really hard to synchronize.
because the thing is that we have to. So the idea is then you do this together with us.
Yeah, I mean, I could also make a video of me, like maybe I talk first a little bit, and then it switches to Pathfinder's like full screen Pathfinder, and I'm in the corner, for example.
Right, and then
Then
we
you
do
just
it
have to play
together.
that video.
Yeah. But we could try to do that, like, but I mean, let's keep it open, like, and
Yeah,
because then we will have to record this, we have to stage this, and then we
yeah,
have to time,
yeah,
we have to time it to do it properly in the space. Then
yeah,
we just do it like this, like, hey, Naoto, so this is Naoto's in Japan right now. Like, what time is for you? And I mean, we have to script something,
yeah,
but that could be fun because it's before.
yeah. And I think even if it's obviously scripted, I think it's funny.
No, that's why. I mean, I think even like
Yeah,
that should be like that should be obvious. Like that, this could be something because it's the last part.
yeah,
So that should be. I think it should be. We should play with this idea
yeah.
of
So yeah,
like to do something. I mean, what I like from this idea is that, but because I was thinking to reinforce something of the beginning, like uh, some message from the beginning. Um, how to say that? Like, yeah, I don't know, but maybe we have to do something, or maybe not of this certainty. Um, like I would like, because in the beginning, I think I would like to start like with a question,
So I mean, almost like in a classical way, how you will present something, so that, and also break it down in a clear way that people understand from the beginning. But to be honest, I think so, because this is about like a research, like a, I mean, like an academic research, or something that I think, also thinking maybe we can do, transform this into a paper, or like almost like following like a regular path when you're clear, when we are very clear. That's the way how I see it at the beginning, and helping the people and all, and so on. But like ideally, actually, this should be um for to people to understand that we have to build this together. I mean that the presentation must be there, and I mean that the people are, that I'm there so much for they as much as they are for me. Like meaning
Totally.
that it's not a lecture. In that sense, I will agree completely with you. It's not a lecture. I'm not lecturing in something that I know. It's a research, and it's only possible in a exchange process that is very uncertain.
Right.
I think that's kind of like the in a way, like what I really would like the people to go with is that it's a process where the audience are in in an active state, basically, and they are exchanging. Is yeah,
Right.
the audience are in an active state. So following that idea of thought, and also I think I might say something that I think I was quite clear in what I said just now. What did I say? Okay, it's in the record.
The exchange, the, I don't know, what was the word? Not commitment, but
Wait, so actually, this is 2 points. Take. Yeah, almost like a game I can take. And this is how to call this? Like, what is this? I mean, like one position is about the academic take, or like a research take, something like this. And the other one, what would you call it? If one is academic, I mean, maybe it's another word. But it is, I mean, I guess like what I'm trying to do somehow, from my understanding, is make it as much as possible academic, or like a structure as possible, or clear as possible.
I don't know if it's academic that is needed here, but
Well, I mean, because one can say that one will be close to a method, or like scientific method, or a method to follow. Like, then, I mean, that's why we are following certain steps in certain order. That's what I mentioned is like as an academic, but it's just, it follows a method that it has been established before us. And the other one will be close to more, I guess, humanities.
right.
Yeah, it's like the second one is open-ended. The first one is an statement somehow. Like, that's what I mentioned, that it's an academic take or it's a scientific take. The first one is an approach, yeah, following a methodology. It tries to be clear.
Right.
Yeah, it attempts to be clear. And the
Right.
second one
is more close to humanities, which I'm kind of I'm happy with the second, how I mentioned the second one, humanities, performing arts. And the first, but yeah, how to mention on the first one, like, but make a differentiation between humanities and this is not like techno science. Science. We just maybe be here like cafe and then just say that this is scientific. Say
We're dance doctors.
no, it doesn't have to be too complicated, I guess. No, yeah, it's more, yeah, I will say that I guess it just helps when I say academic take, or it's the same to say it tries to take that position, no, but academic also could be humanities, no.
Yes.
Uh,
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I'm not good at this, like to make kind of statements. So I can't really give advice. I always kind of avoid this kind of statement, but I know that in some cases it's really beneficial to start like that.
I like, because I guess it's just what I want is like to try to clarify that's because this is about intention. Like maybe the statement is not the word, but this is just the intention, like the intention with the like to help
Yeah, but like it's to situate yourself.
like like it's- I'll put it slash apply it. I need to find a way, but maybe I'm not gonna solve it right now. Apply it. That's I mean, if this comes from technology, no? Technology.
Yeah, but it's true. Like they have no clue, and they are gonna see, I don't know, 4 or 5 things, right, on that day at the academy.
Yeah,
So it does really help if you could.
I think so. I think like that will be I would like and I think that my battery is so my computer, it's amazing. I'm so proud of this computer. It's for now, it should be already old. And it's my battery is oh wow. And I realized also that I still because I can put 4 screens together because
Oh
of the
wow.
US like I mean I'm big screens, like big project. I tried at this at the academy also to see how the computer was after a while. Really does it. So
Yeah.
good. I'm happy with the computer. I don't know why I mentioned it. No, go back to what we were saying. No, I think will be useful, especially. I mean, I think it's something that I would like to do. I think in that space makes sense. No, like to is helping the people basically. This, I mean, somehow is yeah, it's helping to that. Yeah, it's in a way trying to be in clear as much as possible. I mean, I think that's yeah, I would like that.
Yeah. But I don't know, like if it's the way you would say it is to say that it's academic or just more like, break it down something into something simple that lay person can understand. Because if you say like it's academic, then it's like, oh, I'm not interested in academic stuff. Kind of some people have, hesitation or like allergy to academic stuff. Mm,
But then you have the other option that is not academic. I think it should be something anyway. Whatever is like the worst, the words that we decide to use, it should be clear that is the other option. Basically, I'm giving like an option,
yeah,
but
exactly.
yeah,
And that's why like, but then if you think about it, I feel like the word academic is really like narrows down a lot. I mean, it doesn't really. I mean, academic can be any academic,
yeah,
but I think some people feel like it's like, oh, this is difficult.
yeah.
But yeah, I think we have to think about it, like how to situate this. I mean, it's hard because we are offering a lot of options, but at the same time,
No, because this is somehow, I guess, this is like the main thing, like from the beginning, like I would like to say, like the intention, because it's about the intention. Like the intention of sharing this is is for this, like that's the whole thing, and it's very simple that is just break down into that like I think open-ended kind of work, but I mean there should be other words that are easy for people to understand. What is the point?
yeah,
Yeah, open-ended. I don't know. Open-ended. Humanity is open-ended. Academic take, no. I will say the old even take this away. And maybe like applied. This kind of makes more sense.
yeah, that's true.
Applied science. I mean, because also it's basically because this is like in one hand is technology, um, and the other hand is dance, is performing arts. So is that, but in simple terms. I mean, this is just too
So
abstract because
interdisciplinarity.
if you said like if you mentioned at the beginning like just okay, so the intention of the what I will share with you today is that you is about sharing technology and about sharing dance. Thanks. So like, but it is very much about that because I mean,
Yeah,
yeah, technology, it has all these qualities that we mentioned, and then but maybe it could be work. So
yeah,
technology is applied work with technology, science, uh dance is open-ended. Shit. Okay, we have to come back on this. Not right now, I guess. But it should be a simple way. Like it should be a simple way to say this. Because it's just the clarity at the beginning. Like this is the contract. This is the first moment. I will say this is, and we mentioned this at some point that I think Borrow said this, like the contract with the public is the first opening movement of the piece of the dancer of in the stage. So from is that contract is like from that moment the audience understand how they can be in the space. Um, so this I would like that to be like that they can basically be between these two spaces. So then is neither. So there is not only one answer, but it's a constant negotiation between these two.
right. Negotiation. Right. I mean, other thing you could do is, just say what you are working on. I mean, not just this project, like your background. where you come from.
True. I was trying to avoid to do that. I mean, I was just trying to say something short, but it might get
Because people would judge, or
no, just because I thought
it's
it
just
might not.
confusing. I think I like it. It's about technology and dance. But it's new.
What do you mean?
I mean, if you say, I mean, we don't say it's academic, but if it's academic, it has to be new, right? It's not about just doing something others have done and we're doing something new. It's really new perspective into technology and dance.
And then it comes negotiation. Negotiation. Yeah, I think from here maybe I can take, because I think it might actually work. If I mention, I guess I wouldn't have to force myself like then to present myself in a way that is meaningful. You know, not like, yeah, saying something, basically saying the way how I work, basically how I would like to work. Or, yeah, it will give this context. If I say that that I see dance and technology, or why I like from technology, the fact that it's concrete, that is somehow enclosed, that is applied, it serves a clear purpose. And what I like from dance, the fact that it's open-ended, that it helps to okay, but can be because David, maybe that could be take out on a conversation. Like how's the way then maybe we can take that out in a conversation. Like how is the way that I work, why I like that, or But then this is about wait, because that so the intention here is that the people understand. So what I'm trying to do here in this intro is that the people understand there is neither I'm trying to share two positions. I'm trying to share like or experiences about technology and dance and the way how these two fields they work together, the way how I fuse both through my experiences.
Right.
I think I should tell like that was clear, but did I say it? At least that was a first thing, but so stuck with that. Yeah, what I was trying like what the exercise what I did was, but I said like so the intention here is that to share with the people the way how I work with dance and technology, the way how I share, the way how I work with dance and technology is I see it as a process there is in constant negotiation between two fields that they are different by nature. One being like dance being open-ended, more close to the humanities, and one, yeah, more open-ended, more close to the human experience as such, and the other being technology, close to what is technology actually?
Spidery.
What is technology? The application of scientific knowledge for practical purposes, especially in industry. Yes, it's an applied technology is the development on scientific knowledge for practical purposes. It's an technology is applying is an applied thing. How to say that in words? Like technology, like the purpose of technology has been historically to help humans to accomplish a task.
Sure. Or problem solving.
Yeah. Negotiation field dance and tech. What dance one can argue is that could be something fun. The tech, I will say the other way around. So the way how I work in dance and things, I put in the concentration to feel the difference. Dance, tech, where technology is problem solving, where dance is open-ended. One even can argue that could be even problem making. No. Okay, this kind of work, I have to put it somehow. Like this kind of work for now.
I would say like opening questions. Well,
Okay. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
know opening up questions.
While tech is problem solving. While tech is problem solving. So again, wait. So if this is the beginning, what you're trying to say, like what I'm trying to say is I want to share the way who I approach working with technology from my back. So I said like from where I come from. So my background is in dance and in technology. And what I will share is the way who what I will be sharing today is the way how I
work with technology, basically. Between difference between the fields. Okay, this is fine for now. Like, this doesn't have to be, it should be just really simple. It doesn't have to give me a stress. It has to be super simple. But going back, the whole thing was because of the thing at the end. The thing at the end, like the funny thing, the thing at the end, like the score of like the staging, you and me doing with everybody dancing together.
Right.
I mean, this is I'm trying to connect this. I don't know if I'm making myself clear. That's like I started speaking of here because this I mean that last point it gives space for that, like you can, it's just a stage that something has happened thanks to the technology. We can even say literally thanks to technology, like literally you can say that thanks to technology we are now with Naoto we can now talk with Naoto in Japan. And then I just play the video, although people can see if I play. No, okay, then I just have to, because I was thinking just to mirror my screen, but then I just extend it. I don't
Yeah.
do.
Or just use OBS or something. I don't know.
Yeah, just be
Then
fine with.
let's not complicate.
No,
Or
but
yeah,
then
whatever.
but then yeah, yeah. So, but literally, I can say like we can just like play with that and break the magic. It becomes a whole thing in itself, like that thing to make. So I guess what I would propose is then we can, I guess this is not, it's not a priority right now. We have 3 days from tomorrow until Wednesday to do this. So we'll see. Like worst case scenario, I just propose to dance with everybody. I would like though to close underlining the same point of something that should be introduced in the beginning. I would like to underline it at the end. The interaction with the audience, you know, talking about experience but not saying what we see. We do this video is there, tell one person from the audience, do a demo with VR on the meeting with the screen. But
So that's the scripted one, right? The volunteer.
yeah, I will say let's try to do it in VR. 13 till we can do this together. Could be some, we'll see how many minutes. Yeah, so no, do it like watch Pathfinder alone just for 1 minute. Yes. To see how to introduce that. Watch Pathfinder together, revealing. Reveal the code. The code. Like that could be interesting. Like that from the beginning, you should like we should say that like everything is based on on a code or pattern. There's a mystery like happening during that will happen, and then at some point the mystery will be unveiling, or like it will be, yeah, like revealing the code. because this is to say it for the people from the beginning, like, so this is gonna happen. Everything is based on a mystery code. Yeah, because that, I mean, that's part, I guess, of the narrative, you know, like from the beginning, you said like everything you'll see is based on a mystery code, mystery algorithm. I don't know how to frame it, but there will be a mystery introduced from the beginning. Maybe it could be just even that, like, will be a mystery introduced from the beginning, like there will be an mystery. And then so mystery revealing mystery. Okay, and do it with the audience. Now is the moment. And then just you play and just playing with this, like now is the moment to reveal the mystery, which is not a mystery at all, because it, I mean, it's all the time is, I mean, it's not really a mystery. Already in the video, you're saying, I think that's kind of the funny thing, that it's not really a mystery. I mean, there's not something mysterious on that.
No, and then also people wouldn't really understand if they see the code. I mean, the video is the mystery, but the code is
There's a
like, okay. I mean, some people might think, oh, this is the code, but
there's a
most of them are
mystery,
like,
there's
whatever.
mystery
That's also
element,
funny.
mystery element. Yeah, there's a mystery. Yeah, because that mystery is what it holds the people. Like you say, like there is a mystery. It's through the mystery that the videos are formed, or around this mystery is that the yeah, is there's this mystery element, and then you reveal the mystery, and then you can do the mystery together with the people, with the fake call with Naoto.
That's another mystery. Who is Naoto?
Okay, but yeah, okay. So this we just do this tomorrow. I will put start putting on the slides, because then I will start seeing how we'll move in time
Hmm.
after
Yeah,
that.
so my homework is I'm gonna update the video, and also I'm gonna make a draft of the fake video call just to try it out.
Could you try maybe to say this part, like try in your own words to say like this difference between these two things?
The intro, I mean, I could.
Like try to say it in your own words, like yeah, that will be interesting if people understand. Like, or one takeaway will be that they go understanding there is, I mean, we just talk on this.
Yeah.
Wait.
Although, as I said, I'm probably not really good at it, but if you just need my input, I could do it.
Yeah, because I think you put it like maybe when it's in my head is more complicated. That
Sure.
it should be something that is simple, that it should be understood from the beginning, is
Mm.
like, because that's the intention of being in that space with me, is for them to approach it from two different angles. So from the technology angle, for the applied angle, and from the humanities angle. So but neither of them, and but in negotiation, like, I mean, just what we spoke. Yeah, if you can just put in your words, so you can something that we can see something. Okay, this is kind of fun. Might be a disaster also.
but it will be fun also to see what happens.
No, it's I think it's fine. As you said, like we're putting energy in this, and that's already something that people can enjoy.
Yeah, the whole point is that it's a little bit
Yeah, because
fun.
if we say, you just go on the stage and do like blah blah without much preparation, then it's just that people wouldn't really. I mean, people will probably appreciate, but they wouldn't enjoy.
No,
Uh,
and that's
I mean, enjoy, or like I don't know how to say. Like they see that you didn't prepare, but this, even if you fail, they see that you prepared.
for the, yeah, there's a uh, epic failing. Oh wow,
Fail
look now. I know you
gracefully.
wait. I need to send you this screenshot. Fuck. Forget it. Document photos. Almost perfect. I know you cannot see it yet. You see it now? Almost perfect, right?
Okay, I have to stay still. Yeah.
What?
Okay, I didn't know that I had to stay still. It's really funny.
um, cool. Did you saw like the thing that I mentioned this Moco thing that is happening in Utrecht?
Oh, it's in Utrecht? Okay.
It's in Utrecht. So
Yeah. I know you sent me that
yeah.
info, but
So I think like, and that will be in January. I think we have time to just talk openly about if we want to do like maybe to apply. I think it would be interesting to apply with what we're doing. I see also that in the board of commission who is checking that is Sarah. You know, what's her name?
okay.
Sarah? Yeah. Yeah, it seems like a very interesting, it seems like a
Yeah.
interesting,
Yeah. I see her name.
it seems an interesting thing. And I think we are doing a good exercise in what we're doing right now. I mean, I
Yeah.
like what I was checking this like the M3 thing, this board. Like, did you bought the
M5.
board? Yeah, M5. This is the one that you have is the M5 Plus, right?
M5 stack C plus.
Plus, yeah. M5 stack, yeah, stick. And you bought it with the wrist with the clock thing.
Yeah. Like this one.
And I just realized that is so that's a nice P32.
ESP32, yeah.
P32. And so it has a gyroscope also.
Yeah, it has IMU.
And wait, practical, because I was checking like can you check if you buy there, like, and if you buy one there with the clock, how much will it cost you if you buy it in China? Because
What's
I
the
check,
clock? The wristband?
yeah, I mean
I
to buy
think it's like $20.
because here is like 50 and actually it's not easy to, I mean, you can buy the board, but it's not easy to find the one with I mean, the wrist thing that is the whole point. I mean,
Oh, I thought it's like the kit. I can search.
check, and if you see something, then just let me know, and maybe if you can order, then I just give you the money because I will see
Yeah.
you already.
Let's see. His development kit. Oh, so development kit doesn't have the wristband? Weird. Oh, so it doesn't have the wristband. Ah, okay, now I got what you mean.
Not easy, but I found that. Did you bought it in a in a mall there or what?
Like a like electronics district.
Man, I have to go to Japan. Like I'm getting jealous. Man, what the
Yeah,
fuck? We really need to go to Japan. We
I
need to make
know.
an application where we argue that I have to be there. I mean, there should be like definitely the like I'm pretty sure like we can argue that it is necessary for the world that I am there.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have a meeting with YCAM people next week, hopefully, or the week after. So I will mention that. I don't think they have money to fly you, but maybe they know someone. Well, we have to try.
No, because also I mean if there is something if there is like the flight money, I can get it from Belgium, I think.
I
There's
see.
a grant for that, but
Yeah,
then I will need that invitation, I guess.
yeah. And they always want to work with Motion Bank. I mean, they kind of did it, but they both like Motion Bank wants to work with YCAM and YCAM wants to work with Motion Bank somehow, but it's kind of like never happens. Well,
Make it
like
happen.
maybe like once or twice they did, but it's a bit weird. I think there's like a lot of like miscommunication between them.
I should go as an ambassador of goodwill.
Exactly.
Oh, fuck this guy. He didn't cut the fucking chicken, man. I have a full chicken without
Oh,
this. That's not
the
easy.
whole thing.
Really? Nice. Bitch.
I mean, at least it's cooked, right?
Yeah, it's yeah,
So
true.
it's not that hard to cut it. If it's raw, then that's kind of a lot
Oh,
of
that's a
work.
different story. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go to sleep.
Yes.
Um,
Talk
but
tomorrow.
yeah, we'll do the homework. What are the homeworks? I have like a lot of homeworks now. Write the
Like,
intro, make the video call, fake video call, and then revision of the video. Yeah, it's
fake
not that
the,
much.
fake, fake the video call? No.
No, just draft. I think it's good to do a draft
Okay.
just
Yeah,
to
yeah,
try
yeah,
it
cool.
out. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
good.
Yeah. And then we talk tomorrow.
Yeah. So have a nice chicken
Yes. You too.
and good night.
Take care. Ciao.